You are live, says the magic symbol thingy. Let's see, make sure everything is up and running and working. We got a drink. Screen-wise is good. Got my rules ready to roll. Let's see who shows up, if indeed anyone. Comments, banners, pre-show ramble. That's the magic thing that we're looking for. Oh, it is cold. I don't like it. And when I'm done, I've got my list of stuff to do. Which is on here, which nobody will see. Well, you might see on the view catch up later. We shall see. All right, top of the hour, we will kick off. For now, though, let us go on to Twitter and all that good stuff. Hey, people are here. The one, the only Ken. The during show ramble. That's true. It is all about the during show ramble. It's what I do best, Ken. It's what I do best. All right. So we've got game is ready to roll. That's all set up. And let's do a little post saying that, hey, I'm live now. Twitch.tv/WeAreHubGames. If I could spell correctly. YouTube.com/WeAreHubGames. Facebook.com/WeAreHubGames. Live right now with some, wish I could type properly, that'd be great, with some Adventure Mart solo mode. And apparently the loudest stomach in history. Okay, let's set the rules for that off to the side, just in case I need to refer to them as we are going on. Click that magic button. There we go. All right. I think I'm ready. Pre-show rambling is about to draw to a close. Kira, as ever, is grumbling, grouching, snoring gently. Kira's been there for like probably the last 19 hours out of the last 24. So apparently super comfortable. We'll see how that goes. Dee Dee is down here. We may see her. You may hear from her over the course of the show, but we'll see how that goes. Cool. And yeah, for folks who aren't aware, today we are going to be doing a little bit of solo Adventure Mart testing. So we'll see how that goes in a moment. Welcome folks who are joining us, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, or whether you are on twitch.tv. But yeah, in a moment, I'll hit the magic button and we'll do a little bit of a countdown and then kick it off all properly. It's all good. Good Lord, Apple Monster is the good one. Probably not great for me, but there you go. Such is life. Cool. All right. Let's hit the magic button and we'll be back in like 30 seconds, ready for another extravaganza. Cool. See you shortly. Whee! Sorry, I was meant to get rid of the going live in banner just before, but then I noticed that my game screen behind was going fritzy, so I had to get rid. It is Monday. It is 2 o'clock in the UK. That means that it is 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it is 3 o'clock on Central Europe. I'm very good at numbers. I'm Michael. Hello from Hub Games, and it's time for another Let's Play Monday. Hello. Welcome, dear friends, into week 3, I think, of the experiment. I'm kind of enjoying all of these little catch-ups, these little meetings. It's lovely having you all along for the ride, whether you're watching live or whether you are not, whether you're on the catch-ups on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch. Yeah, like I said, I'm Michael. Over there in the background is co-pilot Kira, who is, as always, fast asleep. Dee Dee's down here. She will be probably making some noise between now and the end of the show, but yeah, probably shouldn't knock the old camera. But yeah, so here's what we've got set up for today. We are going to be doing a little bit of, there you go, magic. We're going to be doing a little bit of Adventure Mart. Now, not any Adventure Mart that you have seen previously. This is a test of the Adventure Mart solo mode, me versus the Vendortron, which is a set of rules that have been put together by the lovely folks over at Digisprite, the designers of the game. And I've tested it a few times. It's good. I like it a lot. It offers quite the challenge. So we'll see how it will go. In the meantime, no, this isn't magic. That's true, Ken. It is not magic. So let's see how it rolls. I'll give you a bit of a tour of what you can see all around the virtual table. I'm just going to move my chat window over so I can see everything, though. Everything. All right. So if you're not aware of what Adventure Mart actually is, it is a game where you are running a fantasy convenience store in this mythical multiverse. The objective normally in the 2 to 4 player game is to try and make as much money as possible. So you are the manager of the week and everybody else is sent to the abyss for further training. It's all fantastical, it's all weird and wonderful, and it's currently in stores. People are buying it, loving it, and enjoying it. I've just been writing up our monthly newsletter, which will be going out tomorrow, and grabbing a few review sort of like taglines for it. And it's been really nice seeing how lovely the game has been received. So what I can show you here is the setup for the solo mode. So it's played out over 5 rounds, and like the normal game, we'll be flipping out one of these daily bulletin cards, which will sort of like mix up the rules a little bit depending on what we are doing. On top of that, this is my sort of play area down here. I will have all my stock cards that I'll be able to try to sell to the various adventurers who are going to come into town, which is represented by this deck here. There's going to be 3 every day. I start off with a basic set of 9 stock cards as per normal, and they look like these pink ones up here. As a matter of fact, they look very much like them because I've got a couple of these in my hand. I've also got a bunch of very basic stock ones as well. But if we have a quick look at one of these, you'll see in the top left corner, there is the type of item that this is. So if it's blue, that means it's a magic item. If it's green, which let's do that one, it is an exotic item. And if it's red, it's a martial item, just like this. In the top right, just here, is a coin in a little receipt box. That is how much money you'll get if you sell this item to an adventurer. And what I'm going to be trying to do is outbid the behemoth, the capitalist behemoth that is the Vendortron, using these stars here. And so the amount of stars normally in the 2 to 4 player game will just try and outbid and outbid and outbid each other, trying to make as high a bid as possible while not sort of overselling our items. These are the sort of standard stock cards. There's a whole massive deck full of them, and you'll see sort of they have the similar symbol. They also have the cost price in the bottom left, so this is how much it'll cost me if I want to actually draw it into my hand. And some of them, if they've got a little white text box at the bottom, that means that's an activatable ability. And everything else is pretty much the same. There's generally going to be more stars up here. The base is still like 2, but there can be more, all the way up to 5 or 6, I think. Don't quote me on that one. Sell price up here again in the top, and then the company that is responsible for making it. There's 4 companies in the game. There's Adventure Mart themselves. All of these items are from Adventure Mart, but there's also like Ivaldi Forge, Tamlin Imports, and the 3rd and 4th one is Black Forest, who sort of like make all the cool magic-y stuff. All right, so what do I get to do? Well, it's exactly the same as the standard game, except it's me versus this automated system. The automated system being, it'll be all the cards that'll be up here in this area. I just realized if I'm sort of like putting my hand up here, y'all can't see. I'm not pointing at anything that you can see. I'm only pointing at things that I can see. So I'll use my hand like so. This is the Vendortron's area. So all of the cards that it gets will be going up here. It actually starts each round with an increasing amount of cards. So round 1, it's going to get the base cards, the 3 basics, which always stay there. And then it's going to get another 4. Following rounds, it'll get 5, then 6, then 7, then 8. So actually it becomes tougher and tougher to try and take down the Vendortron. So let's tidy these up a tiny bit, try to make my presentation a little better. And what will happen is these will all be sold automatically. The only thing that the Vendortron can't do is make decisions for itself. So it can't do these like react import abilities. It's literally got one thing on its mind, and that is make as much money as possible. So it will sell as many items as it can to try and make the best combo. So say, for example, an adventurer popped up, and we'll do one of those in a moment. An adventurer popped up and only wanted green items. So if it had 7 items in its, so it's like 7 coins worth of items, 7 stars worth of items in its hand, rather. It could be this one here, so that's 2 stars, because that's green. That's another 3 stars. That's another 3 stars. It will never buy. It will never do anything else that involves it making a decision. It just wants to make money, and that's it. The only other stuff that it will happen, if anything pops up that's got the word ongoing on it, which I don't think we've got anything. Yeah, ongoing effects for any items that it's got out in front of it will affect. They will happen. Anything else will not. It won't hire members of staff. It won't hire, buy fixtures. It won't start sales. That's all down to me. Because on my turn, and obviously it's always going to be my turn, I will start a sale. Excuse me. I can start a sale. I can spend money from my supply to buy stock or staff or fixtures. Or if I have a card that has the word use written on it, like this one here, I don't actually have this one, I'd need to buy it. I could do that ability for myself. Checking the rules. The initiative token, this thingy here, always stays with the Vendortron up there. So they are always going to be kicking off with at least 1 star. Potentially, well, they're always going to be kicking off with actually at least 3 stars, because each one of these is going to stay there permanently. So we'll see how those go. But for now, I think we might as well just throw ourselves straight into it. What do you say? Yes, keep going, Michael. Congratulations, Michael. All right, so going to kick off by drawing my usual 5 cards from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's flip these up and let's see what we've got to work with for this first day. We're also going to need a daily bulletin. Now, this daily bulletin stack has actually been pre-curated. You will always get the same 5 cards. So we'll see which our first one is. and we'll see how things go. Okay, so the Wild Hunt, a general warning. A monster has escaped the dungeon and adventurers have been tasked with hunting it down. Expect demand for additional supplies. So this day, each adventurer desires exotic stock in addition to the stock types on their card. Okay, so, excuse me. Thank you very much indeed, Ken, for your fitful support. So, any adventurer that gets flipped up, we have to look at their items and we have to do the, we'll have to add an exotic tag onto it. If they already have an exotic tag, any green items will actually be worth double. So, we are good to go. Let's see what we can do. I think it might be an idea then to, as we know that green items are going to be sort of much use, it's probably going to be an idea to buy this transmutation slime at a cost of 3. Normally in the game you kick off with only 5 coins in your supply, but for the solo you start off with 10 because, well, to be honest, you're going to need something. When you buy a card, it goes directly into your hand, so we'll be able to use that straight off. As a matter of fact, we could use this right now, and it might be an idea to do so. So if we use it, we banish another stock from our hand, we draw 3 cards from our storeroom, and then we discard this card. I think I want to do that. I want to get, because what I want to do is get rid of the low value items that are here in my, what's the word I'm looking for? Here in my shop, here in my hand. This is the stuff that I'm actually going to be able to sell today. Now, I can also see that the Vendortron has got a couple of green items, but if they win, they will get sold first. And when they're sold, they're gone. They get banished, and we'll throw them away up here. Anything that I sell goes onto my discard pile and will recycle back through my deck. So I'm okay, I think, activating this transmutation slime, which says, like I said, banish another stock from your hand, draw 3 cards from your storeroom, and discard this card. So let's banish one of these power stones, like the most basic of the magic items. And when we banish stuff, we'll just tap it and we'll put it up to the side there. Sorry, we will rotate it. I think we're allowed to say tap. I think that whole thing stopped a long time ago. And then we'll draw 3 more cards. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we've got a few more cards in our hand. Now, all of these are going to be discarded at the end of the round as well. You can keep a maximum of 1 from turn to turn. Okay, I'm also going to spend some more money. I'm going to spend 4 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I would like to buy a card off the top of the deck. Ken says exhaust. Yes, good call. That is the word I was looking for. So I'm going to discard this one, the Pocket Dragon. Useful though it would be, I want to see if I can pull another green item into my hand just in case. So let's get rid of this. Fling that up there. And then we buy blind off the top of the deck. And it always costs 4 coins no matter. So this could either be like really good, it could be exactly the same price, it could be more expensive, in which case we've got a bargain. Let's see what we have. Well, not great. That would normally cost 2. But it does let us get rid of staff cards from our store and get free stuff for sacrifices. So that could potentially be useful. It's not green, unfortunately, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how we do. I think it's time to kick off our first sale. So let's see how that goes. So I can choose any one of these 3 cards, but I'm just going to do it from top to bottom. So this card is currently on the top of the stack. Let's flip it and we'll see who we're selling to. Okay, so this is a member of the Mage Guild. They are an adept. And in the top right corner, you can see that they've got 7 coins in their hand. They're looking for blue and green items. And with the addition of today's special daily bulletin, this means that they've got an extra, imagine it here, there's like an extra green token here, an extra green icon, which means that any green items are going to be worth double. So I started the sale. Oh yeah, also, by the way, after checkout, whoever wins will get one of these mage tokens down here, which will always give them +1 star when selling to the Mages Guild. So let's see what we can do. Now I'm just going to confirm how things work when we're selling to against the Vendortron. So it says, a store is nothing without customers, so let's get selling that stock. To start a sale, reveal one of the face-down cards in the adventure queue. Check for any card effects that activate when revealed. Number 1, the Vendortron's offer. So that's going to offer first. The Vendortron will offer a number of stock items from its hand equal to the adventurer's desires. For example, pick the best possible card from the available type from its hand. If it's a tie and one of the cards has a plus in its quality, pick that card first. Okay, so at the minute, the Adept has 2 desires, +1 from the Daily Bulletin. So it's going to offer 3 cards, the best 3 cards that it can do. It definitely wants blue items. So the best is determined by the quality stars. So it's going to offer the Importonomicon. So we'll pop that up there. And it will also offer, let's see, it will offer, oh, actually, it's going to offer this first because that's worth 6 stars. And then it will offer this because it's worth 4 stars, but is worth more money, Importonomicon. And then it will offer the Noodles because it's worth 4 stars, but is worth less money than the Importonomicon. So the current bid from the Vendortron, and also it gets to keep that token for the entire game, which is kind of a pain, but we'll see how it goes. Its current offer is 6 from here, 4 from here, 4 from here, so that is a total of 14. Now, if I want to beat the Vendortron, I have to put down 15 stars worth of stuff. And looking at all these basic cards I got in my hand, we know that that is not going to happen. So I'm going to give the Vendortron the sale. They're going to win this one. All of these cards get banished. They are out. They are gone. They are done. The Vendortron doesn't actually take any money. So the Vendortron doesn't actually take any money. So it will take the adventurer, though, and put it in its ledger and grab the token that it gets from the mage. Now, Ken has asked, not keep it going, Michael, he's asked, what about the green card in the middle that it has? Actually, yes, I think you are correct on that. It would offer the green card. So it's always going to offer the best items. So this one is worth 2 stars and 3 coins. This one is worth 2 stars and 3 coins. But in the rules, it says if there is a tie, I, as the player, get to make the call on which one to get rid of. And I would like it to get rid of this one simply because it will never get rid of these 3 basic cards here. So, yeah, we'll have it like that. And the Vendortron has won the first sale of the day. Not great. I could probably do with winning something. We'll see how that goes. So let's continue our extravaganza. I have 3 coins left here. I would kind of like to buy this blade because it's worth a lot of money. I obviously don't have enough money for that quite yet. So what we will do is just do another sale. So let's pull this one out here, flip. And it is a Squire. Okay, so the Squire is a member of the Fighters Guild. They have no special abilities here. They've got 5 coins in their pocket, and they are only going to be offered 1 card by the Vendortron. And that card must be a red one. So let's see what they got. The Vendortron's best red card is this, the Hungry Soul Blade. So their current offer is 3 stars, +1 from the Adventure Mart mascot there. Vendortron can't offer any more cards. Oh no, sorry, it can do. I'm a complete liar because we've got this exotic stock type as well. So the Vendortron will also offer this pet slime, which it has a unending supply of in the back room. So the total bid from the Vendortron is 6, and I'm going to take my pen because it does suggest to keep track of this stuff. So I'm going to write it down on my side there. 6. So I need to beat 6. What can I do? Probably not a lot. Now I can offer more cards because I'm just like the normal sales. As it's after red and green, I could go that for 2. My own pet slime for 4. So I need to get up to 7. It's going to cost me a lot of cards, but because I need the money, I'm going to go for it. It involves me getting rid of all of these. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars total, but it does mean that I get the customer, I get the money, and I'm actually going to be able to do something with it. So let's discard all of those. The Vendortron keeps all of its items unless they are sold. I get this good boy. I'm going to put all my my ledger cards over here. So these are what I'm going to be selling on my last round. And all of those items, definitely when added up, are worth more than 5 coins. So I'm going to take that 5 and put it there. Nice one. Next up, well, like I said, I would like to buy this item, this Muramasa blade. It's going to cost me 5, but remember, every time I sell an item, it goes into my discard pile and will come back around eventually. So what I'm going to look to do is try and remove as many of my purple basic cards, especially those 1-value ones. That'd be a good thing to get rid of. So let's throw the 5 I just earned straight back onto the pile. And now this is mine. I can sell it. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Now, I've still got a little bit of cash left. It's probably going to be an idea for me to invest a little bit more. So let's have a look and see what staff and fixtures are available. If I had 4 coins and I didn't like the look of any of these, I could trash one of them to the abyss and draw blind at the top of the deck. But, well, I've only got 3 coins, so that's kind of a moot point. So let us see what we got. So we got the Worker of Knights, who will discard a stock that a manager is currently selling, and that would make me flip that card. So I could use that to attack the Vendortron, which would be probably pretty useful. Also got the Stock Rat, who I can use to draw 2 cards for my storeroom. Very good, very useful. Flip this card. If I want to reuse these staff members, I will just have to pay for them again at the end of the round during cleanup, because staff need to be paid for. Fixtures, meanwhile, they will always have a sort of like a permanent effect on the game. It also means that they are never going to they're never generally going to be flipped, or if they are flipped, you can just refresh them for free at the end because they don't need to be paid for. Bonsai of Knowledge, pretty useful. Especially for that buying off the top of the deck thing. So once per turn, you may look at the top card of the stock deck, fixture deck, or the staff deck. Meanwhile, there's also the enchantment table, which means that all magic stock bought from the queue is cheaper. That actually sounds pretty good, to be honest. Might have been an idea, to be fair, to have bought that earlier on. So yeah, okay, I think I'm going to do that. So it'll cost 2 coins. What's nice as well is the fixtures, so just pick that up there, also count towards your net worth at the end of the game. So let's put the all of my shop stuff over here, and we'll be good. So the last thing I can do, I've got 1 whole coin left. Can't buy anything from the stock line because there's nothing here. Don't have the money to be able to afford any of these. So the round will end immediately after this sale to this adventurer is done and dusted. So let's flip. And we see that it is a thief. not great, simply because thieves will always target the player. Because the player is the only one who has any money. Because see down here it says, when revealed, the manager with the... Oh, no, actually. When revealed, the manager with the busiest store reveals their hand and discards their highest quality stock. If you cannot, you lose 2 coins. Okay, so, well, I don't have 2 coins, but I have to lose my highest quality stock, which is this one. But I am going to refer to the rules. So there is a Q&A at the end of the rules where it says... if the Vendortron doesn't ever have any gold, am I always the richest stroke busiest store? And it says, answer, yes. Thieves will always target you. Well, that makes it nice and simple. So yeah, the thieves will always target me. I have to get rid of my highest quality stock, which is the one that I just bought for ornamental purposes only. So that goes onto my discard pile over there. So I think we can safely say that the sale is not going to go to me. The thief wants up to 3 items. They're looking for martial red ones and exotic green ones. So the most that the thing can sell are these 2. So it doesn't really matter about how much money it's actually going to make, but that is going to be banished and sold. And the shoplifter will go to here. That's the button I was looking for. If I hold down Control in Tabletopia, it will, yoink, not stack, which is perfect. Cool. All right, so we're now at the end of the round, so there's going to be a little bit of cleanup. Store closing is pretty much the same as normal, so it's like the end of day stuff. So I got to discard and redraw. You may choose to keep a single card in your hand, then discard the rest to your reorder pile. So yeah, I'm going to keep this this Bloodwood wand. These are going to go to my reorder pile. Bump. I'm then going to draw back up to 5. I've only got 1 card in my actual draw pile. So I will flip this whole deck. We'll give it a little bit of a shuffle. And we'll draw 3 more. Hey, that's nice. Okay, good, good, good. All right, not a terrible hand. Not amazing, but not a terrible hand. This is going to be discarded. Oop, that goes away. Okay, upkeep. Flip face up any fixture cards that are face down in your store at no cost. Done. Don't need to do that. Face down staff cards can be flipped face up by paying a higher cost to supply. And then we do cleanup. All remaining face up stock, fixture, and staff cards in the queues are banished to the abyss, as is the current face up daily bulletin card. Once all 3 steps are complete, begin a new day. All right, so the next day, which is, of course, day 2, after we get rid of all of these staff and fixture cards, like so. So the Vendortron is now going to get some extra stock. It's going to get 5 cards today instead of the 4. So let's see what we pull. Okay, so it gets an Elixir of Volcanic Strength. It gets Corium Chainmail. A Dragonberry Blast. Okay. A Moth Silk Garb, and it gets 1 more. Are the Heatproof Gauntlets. I'm just going to drag this deck down a little bit so they'll have more room there for all their cards. Let's have a look at the Daily Bulletin after we pull out 3 adventurers from the stack. 1, 2, and 3. And our staff cards as well as the fixtures. There we go. Done, done, done. Okay, I already know that I want to get this. We'll see how it goes. Now, normally in the regular game, whoever has the least busy store at the end of each round, in other words, you total up all of the purses on all of the cards in each player's ledger. They'll get help from the head office. That is not in the rules for the solo play. It's you versus the machine. That's it. So I'm not going to get any like boosts or buffs. So I'm going to have to start a sale pretty quickly. Before we do that, though, let's have a look at the fixtures and stuff that's available. I already see the Ether Slush Fountain, which is really nice. But it's not really nice because I don't get the initiative token. That's wretched. That is no longer nice. I don't want it anymore. This could be vaguely useful, though. The Auto Forge. Pay 1 less when buying martial stock from stock queue, minimum cost of 1. Cool, cool, cool. Meanwhile, we have a couple of unique members of staff. There's Pippin Boots, who can target any manager, so it would be me, to buff all of their stock by +1 star each. That could be pretty useful. And there's also Samuel Suits, the Arch Ghoul, who can choose an adventurer in any manager's ledger and begin selling to them, which is pretty good. Like basically, you grab something out of the you grab something out of a queue and just start reselling it again, which is pretty decent. If I can pull 3 coins together, that's probably the thing to go for, because what I can do is time it perfectly when the Vendortron has no items that it could sell to like a particularly valuable member of the community. Oh, we're going to need some stock as well. So there's Erudite Eyewear, particularly nice because I get to buy that cheaper if I want it. Same with the Corium Codex, and we have another Hungry Soul Blade, which is pretty good. All right, day 2's bulletin is the Blood Moon. A sinister red moon hangs in the sky. A baleful wind blows from the depths. Magical items have increased in demand to prepare for the otherworldly threat. And a little bit like yesterday, this time magic stock in addition to all of the requirements on their cards, which I kind of like because we've got a couple of magic items there already in my supply. And if we do manage to pull some cash in, buying those would be good. The Erudite Eyewear costs 3 coins. The Corium Codex costs 4. That would also give bonus points at the end of the game for me, should I manage to buy it, which I'm going to try to do. All right, well, I can't buy anything for 1 coin, so let's just see if we can do a sale. All right. This is the Draconic Executive. Each manager can sell a maximum of 3 stock to this adventurer. And after checkout, gain a discount token, which means that you pay 1 less when buying from the top of any deck. Oh, excuse me. Should probably have shotgunned that before the whole show started. So yeah, the most that we can do is sell 3 cards to the executive. Now, the executive will buy anything. So I think this might be an idea to like let this sale go. Let the Vendortron take this one just to wipe out the better cards from their stack. So let's have a look at what they actually have. The Vendortron is definitely going to do this one because it's blue. So it's going to be worth 6 stars. It also adds a +1 star for every other item that's being sold. Let's have a look at the other best items. Well, the Elixir of Volcanic Strength is also very, very, very good. Ken reckons I'm not tired. I'm just role-playing the part of a retail employee. Yeah, close to the truth. It's also going to do the Moth Silk Garb because this is like an absolutely killer extravaganza of amazing stuff. So the total bid for this is 6 from here plus 2 from the other 2 cards. So that's a total of 8. Plus another 4 from here plus 2 from the other 2 cards. So that's now a total of 14. Plus 4 from here, which is now a total of 18. And there is no way on earth I'm going to be able to beat with these cards. So I will happily take the L, as it were, banish these 3, because it means that the Vendortron has a lot less stuff now. Yeah, admittedly, I am not doing super great when it comes to sales, but let's just rotate that back around, shall we? There we go. But that's okay. That's all right. Do the bonus stars on the gloves get doubled? Let's just have a quick look on the gloves. They would not be double. Oh, yes, sorry, they would be doubled. So, yeah, so that's worth 6. And then the other one is worth 4. Yeah, I think start again. These were worth 6 plus 2 for the other cards because it's got this little plus symbol on them. The Elixir of Volcanic Strength was worth 4 plus another 2. So that got us to 14. They don't get doubled. So yeah, only the blue items would get doubled. So yeah, so we're good. Yeah. So those are normally worth 3, the gloves. Now they're worth 6 because they are doubled. And that's it. The bonus stars do not get doubled. It's it's just the stars, and then you work out the bonus on top of it. But yeah, it's also like 7.5 million stars, so we're all good. All right, I'm now going to do another sale in a desperate bid to try and actually make some more cash to buy some stuff. Okay, so we have another squire, similar to the one that we had earlier. The squire has 5 coins in their pocket, and they're looking for red and blue items thanks to the bulletin. Vendortron will kick off first. They will sell 2 items. So the best red item is this one, the Corium Chainmail. And then they also will try and sell a blue item. So they will try and sell the health potion here because it's blue. So they can't sell like 2 red items because the icons do not work that way. So the squire wants only a red item because that's what they want at base, and then they want a blue item because that's what they want from the bulletin. So the total amount of stars from this sale from the Vendortron is 1, 2, 3 from the chainmail, 2 from the health potion, and then 1 from the mascot here. Because he's a fighter and not a mage, we don't get a bonus off of that. So that total is 6. I need to throw down 7 coins worth of stuff or better, which, looking at my hand, I don't think I can do. Because if they only want red and blue items, I've got this one here, which is 1 star, this one here, which is 2, and this one here, which is 1. So that kind of sucks. I am thoroughly unable to get that sale. So the Vendortron will keep its health potion because it has like an unlimited supply of them, but it will sell the Corium Chainmail. So that's gone. So yeah, this is a pretty challenging solo mode, it must be said. I am going to mildly panic, and I'm going to use my Transmutation Slime. Banish another stock from your hand, draw 3 cards from your storeroom, and discard this card. So I'm going to discard, put it over here onto my my discard pile. I'm going to banish this Wanderer's Cloak. Get rid of that. And then let's draw 3 new ones from here and hope. To be honest, I probably should have done this way before. But let's at least see if we can make some money out of it. Okay. Well, a lot of blue items. Good. We've also got our Muramasa Blade back, which is worth 5 stars. So hopefully should be able to beat the Vendortron on this sale. Should be able to beat. Should. Let's see who we're selling against. All right, Zepha, the Abyss Walker. Okay. Bit of a different one. So Zepha is unique. This little star thing up here says they're unique. There's only 1 of them in the deck. They've only got 4 coins in their pocket. They're looking for red and blue items. And of course, blue items are now going to be doubled because of the bulletin for the day. But if I win them, I can go through the pile here and pull anything, a fixture, a staff, or a stock card of my choice from the Abyss for free. Now that's very nice indeed. So let's see what the Vendortron is going to offer. Well, its best red item, once again, is the Dragonberry Blast. And it can only offer 1 more thing, which is this health potion. Because it doesn't have any more blue items. That works out pretty nicely for me. So the total is 2 from the health potion, 2 from the Dragonberry Blast, and 1 from this. That's a total of 5. I can definitely beat 5. That's good. So I've got to do it with only red and blue items. Now let's see if I can do it without using the blade, because then I could hold onto it for my next turn. It's so close, but I think I'm going to have to use it because I have 5 items worth in blue and magic items, but I do not from the Muramasa blade. So to be honest then, why don't I just offer that plus... Oh no, because blue items are going to be doubled, aren't they? So it's actually going to be 4, 5, 6, 7 I need to beat. Can I beat 7 with just these blues? I think the answer is yes, because that'll be 4. That'll be 8. And I might as well throw that on there for 10. I'm victorious. Congratulations, me. So I get to keep the blade for my next turn. That is actually not too shabby. I'm kind of happy with that. I get 4 coins from the supply, so I'll throw the 1 in and take a 5. I get Zepha as a member of my the ledger. So let's just drop that there. And now let's have a quick look through here, and I get to take a free card. So I definitely don't want to take anything that is basic. Yeah, not too interested in those. Could take a free member of staff, which I could then sacrifice later using the Bloodwood wand. Not too bad. We could see, let's see. I think I might actually go for this one, for the Important Nomicon, because then I can keep an eye out for any Tamlin items, which would give me bonus points at the end. It's also, you know, it's worth 4 stars, which is pretty good. It sells for 5. It would normally cost me 4 coins. So this will actually add up and count towards my total at the very, very end as well. What I do want to have a quick look, though, is are there any red items that could be worth picking up? Because I know that there is another Daily Bulletin card in here that will double the value of red items. Because we've already seen the green one, we've already seen the blue one, and I know that there's another one. So maybe it might be better to go for something like the Moth Silk Garb, because that's going to be super valuable to someone. So that might be the one to go for, actually. Let's go through the rest of the stack and see if there's anything else red and very nice indeed. I'll put that aside for now, just in case. We'll see if anything else nice and delightful comes up. No, okay, I think I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm going to take this one. So that is going to go into my hand. Just checking Zepha's thing. Yeah, it just says, gain a fixture, staff, or stock from your choice from the abyss. That goes into play immediately, so it's going to go into my hand. So I have to decide whether, if I want to keep which one I want to keep for the next round. Meanwhile, I will also just drag these out of the way just to tidy them off to the side. Cool. Wasn't too awful. We made a little bit of money. Good for the next round. We got a free item, which is actually going to be worth towards our final net worth at the end of the game. So let's do a little bit of tidying and see what we can do. First of all, we'll tidy up the Vendortron's area. Just a little bit like that, and they will keep their basics. These 3 stocks will get removed. Everything will be trashed and thrown away. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, the Daily Bulletin is gone as well, and I now need to decide what stuff I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep the blade because it's worth 5 stars, and it's worth 8 coins as well. So even if I don't, get to double that, it's still going to be pretty valuable. So we'll now hold those to there, and I will draw 4 more cards for the next day. Of course, there's only 3 here, so I'm going to have to shuffle up again in a moment. Dungeoneering Bento, not great. Handy Hatchet, not great. And Wanderer's Cloak, doubly not great. Let's shuffle these. And we'll draw 1 more. Yay, it's a Festival of basic cards, kids. That's exactly what we wanted to see. All right, let's sort out for the next day. It is day 3, so the daily bulletin pops, and it says, perfect. Call to arms. The guilds are nearing the final floors of the dungeon. Adventurers will be purchasing additional weapons and armor to prepare for the final descent. This day, each adventurer desires martial stock in addition to the stock types on their cards. So if they have a red icon, red stuff will be doubled. That's pretty decent. Right, let's give the Vendortron some cards. It will today, because it is day 3, get 6 cards added to its stacks. Which is mildly worrying. I'm just going to shift this deck down yet further because I'm just not giving it enough room, apparently. Ken has made an awful pun in the chat. Congratulations on that terribleness. Keeping the sword is a good point. How do you kick people out of the chat, I wonder? We'll have to work that out at some point in the near future. We're going to need 3 new adventurers. 1, 2, and 3. 2 new members of staff. The follower of Mammon and another stock rat. There's actually 2 members of staff in each. There's 2 members of staff each day, and a lot of them are doubled. There are some uniques, but a lot of them are doubled. Items-wise, we've got the divination station, which lets me banish stock from my hand. A basic stock, as a matter of fact. Reveal the top card of the stock deck. If it matches, you can add it to your hand for free. Otherwise, you must buy or banish it. That's really nice. That could be a thing to buy, like, right now, immediately, straight off. There's also Shrine of the Kaiju. When you win a sale, you can return something to your hand. I think that's more useful if I had more stuff, more regular stock in my hand, so we'll see how that goes. Stock rat, once again, just lets you draw 2 cards from your storeroom. Very nice. And the follower of Mammon, banish a stock being sold by any manager. The manager gains gold from the supply equal to the stock's current sell price. So I could actually, if I bought that, I could force the, during a sale, I could force the Vendortron. Would be really, really useful. So I could force the Vendortron to get rid of a card. They wouldn't get any money. They would just be pulling out like a really valuable card from their supply. So that could be pretty good. Ken says that in combo with your other fixture is really useful. So my fixture here, yeah, buying for 1. It's all pretty good. It's all pretty good. I really like the divination station, so that might be something to go for. But let's see what stock items we've got out for sale today. There's the Mischievous Carbuncle. Super valuable, but no abilities. There's the Corium Short Sword. And there's the Bloodwood Wand, which would be good for sacrificing people. Okay. What do I want to do? Yeah, I think we're gonna go fixtures. So I'm gonna spend the 4 and grab the divination station. So let's just drag that down there a little bit. So the divination station, which I use this immediately, banish a basic stock from your hand, reveal the top card from the stock deck. Now, that could be really good if I get rid of something. Let's see. What should I get rid of? I mean, it's going to at least get rid of a card from my hand. I'm not going to be able to buy it if it doesn't match. So let's just get rid of some trash regardless. Okay, gone. If this card is green, if it's an exotic item, I get it for free. So 3, 2, 1. It is not an exotic item. It is, in fact, a magical item, the Coven's Cauldron. So that would cost me 4 coins, and I do not have 4 coins, so that's just going to get banished straight up. So that's gone, but that's okay. That's fine. This is a red heavy thing that we're looking for. So let's kick off a sale and try and make some cash and try and buy some more stuff. All right. this is Oro, the Forest's Fang, who will have 10 coins in their pocket, so pretty loaded, pretty rich. For this one, they'll be looking for a maximum of 4 items from Vendortron. 2 of them red, 2 of them green. And reds and greens are going to be doubled. The review thing means at the very end of the game, you get to sort of check through your roster of people in your ledger and add coins for anybody else in the Rangers Guild. But well, I don't have any of them, and they won't count towards the Vendortron's final score. So let's work out the Vendortron. It's looking for red items and green items. So the most valuable red item it's got is the Dredgewater Mimic. Okay. The most valuable other red item it's got is either the Handy Hatchet or the Dragonberry Blast. I wanted to get rid of the Dragonberry Blast, so because it's a tie, I can make that happen. And then its most valuable green items, well, these are all worth 3. So I'm going to want it to get rid of the ones that are worth more money. So let's do that and that. Now, the total for this, so it's going to be all of this doubled plus 1. So we've got 3 and 6 and 9 and 11 is 22, plus 1 from here is 23. That's a pretty significant total. One that I don't think I could beat even if I put all these together. No, the most I could get would be, oh, blimey, not a lot. 5 from that, 2 from that, 1 from that. So the most I could get would be 16. So again, this sale is probably a good idea for me to just like let it go. I don't have any card abilities that let me wreck things on behalf. Oh, sorry, I forgot to flip my divination station. There we go. So yeah, we'll let this sale go. The Vendortron is proving that the staffless store is doing pretty well. It's like that Amazon one over in Seattle. And it did not sell the Philosopher's Stone, but it does get Oro. So yeah, the reds would, yeah, my reds were doubled. Yeah, it would only be 16. That would be suck. That's not a lot. So yeah, they've got a lot there. That's quite a lot. By the way, the final score for the Vendortron is worked out as follows. Add up all the purse values on all adventurers in its ledger. So all of the numbers in the top right, like so. Add up the purse values, add up the total value of the buy cost of each stock card in its ledger, and then calculate any gold earned from review bonus effects. So yeah, the Ranger ones will count towards the Vendortron. And then it says, hey, if you've got more money than a Vendortron, you win. That has never happened. I have never managed it. Mainly because I'm not amazing at this game. But hey. All right. What's next, said Michael. Well, let's try another sale. Got to make money, got to sell more item. See what we can do. All right, so I get hit by another thief, another shoplifter. Manager with the busiest store reveals their hand and discards the highest quality stock. Well, that's me. Say goodbye, Blade. Goodbye, Blade. But hey, we still get to do a sale. Sad, sad sale. So Vendortron's going to go first. It will take 2 red items. The shoplifter will take 2 red items, the values of which will be doubled, and then it will also take green. So it will take a maximum of 3. It will do the Handy Hatchet, and then it will do the best value green item. So for the Vendortron's total, that's 4 from the Hatchet, 3 from the Ghoul Juice, which I've always loved the design of. And then 1 from the bonus token up there, from the initiative token. So their total is 8. I've got to do 9 or more, which I can't do, which kind of sucks. All right, so that will go there. That will go back up there. They get another one added to their ledger. And the item is banished. I've only got these little basic things here, which is kind of bad. If I had more money, I could potentially buy the Philosopher's Stone, but the moment I start a sale over here, that's going to bring the round to an end, which I think I'm going to have to do. So let's hit the button. And it is a mage, an apprentice mage at that, the most basic of all of the mage guild. They've got 5 coins in their pocket. They're looking for magic items, but they're also looking for red items as well. So let's see what we can do. I'm pretty sure this is going to go to the apprentice, though. So they're looking for the best blue item. That's the Philosopher's Stone, for sure. They are looking for the best red item, which is this handy hatchet. They're also getting the extra point because of they always have the initiative token, and because it's a mage, they get the mage token as well. So the total is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and yeah, I can't beat it. Automation wins out spectacularly. Yeah, this is going to be a butt kicking. But it's a test, and it's like it's trying to work out how does it feel. How does it feel is as important as anything else. Do I want to keep anything in my hand? To be honest, probably not. They're all kind of basic, and the more cards I can draw from here to get into my deck, the better. So let's discard these. We'll draw our 5 for the start of the next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's banish these. So these are all gone. Everything goes away. Like I think I can see where I've gone wrong, and that's okay. It's not great, but yeah, money is hard to come by in this game. Let's reset for the next round. So we've got the Apprentice of the Abyss and Mishka the Store Cleric. Banish 2 basic stock from your hand or reorder pile, and add the top card from the stock deck to your hand. That would be good. Mishka the Store Cleric. At the start of your turn, you can face up a staff or fixture card in your store. Flip this card. Okay, so basically a free refresh. I've already refreshed my divination station from previous, so that's all good. Fixtures wise, public scrying pool lets you look at the top 3 cards in your storeroom. You can add 1 or banish 1. And then transmutation station, which lets you banish a stock. Gain money. Do like money. Or draw 1 stock, then flip this card. Okay. Not shabby. 3 more adventurers for the next day. As it is now day 4, I believe that the Vendortron gets 7 cards. Ugh, rough. Very rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then there's 3 cards for sale in the queue. And let's see what today's daily bulletin is. Yoink. All right, payday. The guilds have defeated a dungeon boss, so the members have more disposable income in their pockets. Remember to upsell your products. So each adventurer has +2 coins to spend today. So that is potentially going to get me out of a hole, assuming I can actually sell to one of them. All right, well, I think the first thing I should do is I actually think I should use the slime, use the ability of the slime. Draw 3 cards, discard this one. So let's get rid of, I've already got rid of one of the power stones, so I should probably keep hold of that. Let's get rid of a bento, banished forever. Let's put the slime over on the discard pile, and we'll draw 3 new ones. 1. So then I'm going to have to group all of these together. flip and shuffle. So I get to get 2 more. Oh, hey, it came back. Nice. So just make sure I did that right. Banish another stock from your hand. Draw 3 cards from your storeroom. Discard this card. Cool. So I discarded it. It came back in my hand. Everything is good. Actually, that's probably not right. That should have been discarded afterwards. Play it right, Michael. There we go. Apparently I banished a bento as well. Well, that's fine. As long as it's those 1-star ones, those are the things I'm trying to get rid of. So we'll see how it goes. I don't have any staff, so can't use the ability on that. So I think it's probably going to be time to do a set. Like, can't buy the Mana Bean coffee. I could get it on a discount. I could get it for 2, but I've only got 1 coin. Yeah, it's got to be a sale. All right. Hey, highwaymen, I am targeted again. When revealed, the manager with the busiest store, me, flips face down their highest cost staff card if you cannot lose 2 coins. All right, so I don't have 2 coins to lose. I've only got 1 coin to lose. I am now broke. Broke as the day is long. They still want to buy stuff, though, with their hard-earned cash. So they're looking for 2 items from the Vendortron, the best red and the best blue. So let's see if I can do anything with this. Looking through these, the best red item is the Corium Short Sword, which has that epic quality, like the an extra star for each other card added. So let's also then choose the best blue card. It has to be one of these 2. The Grumpy Grimoire will sell for 5 coins. The Magmite Bullock will sell for 6. So I'm going to say that. And add in the initiative token. So the total is 1, 2 for the sword, plus an extra 1 for the card next to it. So that's 3. Plus another 4 is 7. Plus another 1 is 8. So I need to throw down 9 or more cards worth of stuff, which I could do, I think. It's going to be rough, but it means at least I'm going to be getting some money. So I could do that for 2. Total worth of stuff. This is going to be such an oversell. That's 6. Eight and 9. I think that's a terrible idea. I think I should let it slide because they've only got 4 coins in their pocket. Now, admittedly, I have no coins in my pocket. I could kind of do with buying some stuff. Yeah, I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to let it slide. I am going to let the capitalist behemoth of the Vendortron take the win for this one because it gets rid of these cards as well. Hopefully something will come out. Hopefully an adventure will come out that's looking for red items because now they've only got like the basic handy hatchet up there. But yeah, I'm kind of getting stomped. That's okay. I'm going to go straight into doing another sale. They, of course, have extra gold in their pocket. Oh yeah, so yeah, I would have got the most I would have got was 6 coins, of course, because of the bulletin. But the Vendortron doesn't take cash; they only take card payments. Contactless only. Thank you very much. So let's see if we can get something better out of this. Okay, Draconic Executive. That's going to be okay. They will accept any and all items, but you can only sell a maximum of 3. So whatever the 3 best items are for the Vendortron. So it's going to be that. It's going to be the gloves, the gauntlets, because it's got the plus symbol on it. That always supersedes like just a basic 3. And let's do the potpourri, the cursed potpourri. So the total sale for, the total offer rather, from the Vendortron to the Draconic Executive is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then another 2 makes 13. So I need to throw out 14 or more, which I don't think I can do. It's close. Got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and because I can only throw out 3 cards, that offer doesn't go either. Hooray! It's going oh so well. So yeah. Sorry, Ken. I do realize I said that I'd only get 4 coins from the thief due to the bulletin, but yeah, I would get 6 coins for sure, thanks to the bulletin. But I'm getting no coins from this one because I am a fool. I should have sold to the thief. I should have just tried to make the money while I could make the money. But now, well, let's try this final sale, see if anything can come from it. Wayfinder. After checkout, gain a Rangers Guild rep token, gives you +1 when selling to any other Rangers. They got 7 coins, and they're looking for red and green items. They can only take 2 from the Vendortron. So the best red item is that handy hatchet. The best green item is these Naga noodles. So that total bid is 5. Can I drop 6 or more in red and green items? The answer to that is yes, just. So Moth Silk Garb, that's 4 stars. The Pet Slime, 6 stars total. So that's that. I'm just going to go for that. So the total value of these, that's 6 coins and 3 coins is 9. The Wayfinder has 7 in his pocket, but the extra 2 gives me an extra 9 coins. So OMFG, we've actually made some money. And not an insignificant amount. 9 coins is good. Now, we are, of course, massively, massively behind, getting absolutely stomped by the Vendortron. But we've pulled a sale. We've had somebody walk into our store and actually say, hey, I want to buy something from you, my friend. And I'm saying, hey, thanks for supporting small business. Let's get rid of these not so great cards from hand. I will keep hold of the Bloodwood Wand with a view to maybe hiring a member of staff, using their ability and then banishing them on the final round. We'll see how that goes in a mo. So we're going to draw those. This is going to be flipped and shuffled. Whoopla. Ah, Kira, you're woken up. Hello. Want to say hello? No, because Kira can't talk. Literally, she doesn't meow. She goes, morp, morp. It's what she does best. Okay, so this is my cards for the next round. These 3 are going to get tanked. Oh, good reminder. Thank y'all. I must not forget my guild token. The wonderful Robin from Digisprite. It's like, I feel shameful playing this in front of anybody from Digisprite because I'm just doing so damn badly. But it is still fun. It's all about trying to work out how well I do this time, and how I can improve upon that next time. So that'll get banished. Everything getting banished. Everything going away. So that gets gone. That'll get a little bit tidied up there. This gets gone. And that goes up to here. All right, so let's hope for an awful lot of rangers on the next final round of the day. Rude. Ken says, she can't talk, you can't sell. That's what happens when you have like the fantasy equivalent of Walmart stomp into your tiny little village, Ken. All right, final day. They get 8. Ugh, 8 cards. Actually, they're pretty, so far, pretty low value. That's okay. Oh God, I don't like the 4-star ones. I definitely do not like the 4-star ones. Not as bad as the 5-star ones, but still not good. The 3 stocks that I can actually buy, some Onigiri, Dragonberry Blast, might be useful. Use it for the ability, get some extra actions. It doesn't matter actually in this game, does it? Because I get to do all the actions anyway. Got to move out multiplayer mindset into the single player mindset. Some more stuff. Right, Augur of the Isles. Normally a thing that I will go to a lot because it tells me what cards are in the queue for the adventurers. It does give me a +1 sale. That's a maybe. Alternatively, there is the Blue Mountain Sentinel. Not super useful because I don't get attacked by any abilities from the Vendortron. Got another enchantment table. Could make magic stuff cheaper. Woo. And a public shrine pool, which would let me trash something. For now, though, let's get the adventurers out for this final round. Look at the last daily bulletin. And I already know that I'm going to be spending money on these stock items because I can get them on a discount. And I basically need as much help as possible as I can get. All right, final daily bulletin is as so. All right, Guild Initiation Day. Guild members are taking a break from the dungeon's depths to celebrate a new batch of members entering the fold. Expect increased foot traffic in town. Deal 1 additional adventure into the adventure queue this day. All right, so we're going to be dealing with 4 adventurers today. Cool. But before we do that, I better start stocking up my shelves. So first of all, we're going to buy this. The Oni Onigiri is only going to cost me 2 stars because it's a magic item and I have the enchantment table. 2 stars? 2 coins is what I meant, rather. Well, there we go. So I'll go over onto the stacks over there and straight into hand. We're going to sell it this round. I can feel it. I'm also going to buy the Magmite Bulwark. Bulwark? Bulwark. Don't know. So that's going to cost me 3 coins instead of the standard 4. So let's put 5 over there and take 2 back. Okay, so that's now mine. I'm just trying to work out, if I'd bought that enchantment table, I would have got those both for cheaper because that would have stacked. What a plum, dear viewers. What an absolute plum. Okay. I'm also just going to, I'm just going to go straight and buy the Dragonberry Blast because it's going to cost me 2 coins, but that total will count towards the final total anyway. And I just want as much stuff in my shop to potentially sell as possible. So now we've got a good range of items. I'm actually going to shift those out of the way a little bit. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to move this here. There you go. Now, looking at all the stuff that I've got, I think what I'm going to do is trigger a sale, hopefully get some money from either the first or the second sale, then use the divination station, spend some of that money to if I need to, or potentially get something for free by getting rid of this Wanderer's Cloak. Or do I just go for it right now? Let's do a sale, see how we go. Maybe sit in the corner and cry. Not sure. All right, sale, let's go. Click. All right, Wayfinder. Oh, okay, cool. I get a little bit of an advantage on this one. They've got 7 coins in their pocket. They're looking for red and green items. So what is the best red item that the Vendortron has? It is this Phoenix Down. So that's a 4-star. Bump. What is the best green item that it's got? Well, it has 2 Blightcap Tees. So that will go to there, and they have the advantage with the initiative token. So their total bid is 4, plus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Can I do 10 or higher with red and green items? I actually can. It's going to do a lot. But to be honest, at this point, I kind of need to make as much money as I can. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. So that'll be 5. I need to get 10 or higher. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, gonna do it. Lordy. Okay. So that is a massive oversell, but it stops the Wayfinder from going into... Actually, that would have been 11 because I had the token. I actually get another token as well now. So yoink, done. So yeah, it stops the Wayfinder from going into the ledger for the Vendortron as well. Which would also give extra points thanks to Oro the Forest Fang. We don't want them getting any of them. Okay. Oh, Ken says, put the last thing back. Keep it for the transmutation. Remember, you get +1 for the Rangers Guild. All right. That's a very good suggestion, which I will do. So yeah, rather than having the 1-star from that, let's do the 1-star from the token. So that would still be 10, the 10 that I need. Sorry, capitalism has beaten me down. I feel tired and brutalized. So I get 7 coins. That's good. We might actually be able to pull something out of the fire here. So yeah, we can keep the 1-star item for the transmutation, which is what we're going to do right now. So that Wanderer's Cloak is going to get trashed. So we'll flip it and chuck it up there. Because we're using the Divination Station. Banish a basic stock from your hand. Reveal the top card of the stock deck. If its type matches the banished stock, you can add it to your hand. Otherwise, you must buy or banish it. So the top card is, if this is red, it's a freebie. It's not, it's green. But green is good. This will cost me 3 coins to buy. But if I actually use it, it will get me 3 coins. I have to discard it, but it's still going to be worth a profit of 3 anyway. So yeah, I'm going to get it. Also because I've got no green stuff in my hand. So 1, 2, 3. That is bought. Looking good. The transmutation, sorry, divination station, rather, gets a big flip. And now, do I hire a member of staff in a bid to get something for free is the wrong word, but it is an extra piece of stock. I think I might, it sounds wild, but yeah, I'm going to do it. I'll use the Augur of the Isles. I'm just going to check the FAQ in case there's any weird rules about using the Augur of the Isles, which I don't think there is. Okay, cool. I'm going to say no, there isn't. So I'm going to spend 3 coins, get 2 change, yoink, 1 and 2, to hire this delightful Augur of the Isles. So the Augur of the Isles lets me look at all the face-down adventurers in the queue, reveal one of them, and start a sale. and I get a +1 star until the end of checkout. Then I have to flip the card. So this is going to tell me what adventurers are still in the queue. So what I'm going to do, basically, is reveal all 3 of them, put them face up, because it's open information, because I'm the only live player here. So let's have a look and see who there are. Okay, so we have Vanguard, who is a member of the Fighters Guild. They'll give you one of the tokens, and they've got 7 coins in their pocket. A Mage, who have 5 coins in their pocket and are only after magic items. And then there is Robin, the actual Robin from from Digispray, who, when revealed, the richest manager gives 4 to the poorest manager. So I don't want to do that one, because I am the richest manager. I don't want to do that one unless I have no coins in my pocket. So let's sell to one of these 2. So it's either going to be red or blue items. Who's got the best selection of red and blue items? Well, there is a lot of red items over on the Vendortron. I've only really got a whole bunch of blue. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the sale to the Vanguard. As the Vendortron did not win the last one, they've still got these items. So their best red item is still the Phoenix Down. Their best blue item is the Onigiri. So their total opening bid is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that makes 8. Can I do 9 or more? Well, the answer to that is yes, I can. And knowing what the other items are in there, it's probably going to be an idea to actually, try and make this cash. So let's throw out these 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I beat the Vendortron, and I wanted to keep the Bloodwood one for the reason that I will be sacrificing the Augur of the Isles in a moment. Plus, I get +1 anyway, so I have beaten it a little bit heavier, which is great. So I'm not sort of like totaling up all of the sale prices, because I know that I'm massively giving away huge bargains. So I'm going to take my 7 coins and gleefully sit in the corner and win it victoriously. So what I'm going to have to do is sell as many, spend as many coins as possible, which is going to make it an interesting time. All right. The sale went well. We've made some cash. Let's do this one now. The Bloodwood Wand. Use Soul Sacrifice. Banish a staff card in your store. Even if it's face down, you can still banish it. Look at the top 3 cards of the stock deck. Add 1 to your hand. Banish the rest. Discard this card. Okay, so that gets discarded. Done. That gets banished. So much for your wonderful service. We look at the top 3 cards on the deck. Okay, so these are the 3 items that are available to us. Now, knowing what I know that this adventurer only wants blue items, and this adventurer, I cannot remember for the life of me. I know it's Robin Hart, but I cannot remember for the life of me what stuff they want. So let's see. They're trash, so I'm going to get one of these cards anyway. I think it's probably going to be an idea to grab the blue. Let's see what the abilities are. That one doesn't really matter. That's another soul sacrifice. Which, if I hired somebody else, I could trash them to get another card. It's only worth 2 stars, but it would get me another card. Okay, let's do that. We've got to try and combo this as much as possible. So those both get trashed. Done. I know that 4 of my coins are going to go away, so let's just try and spend as much as possible. It's been suggested to buy 2 off the deck. I can't buy cards off the deck if there's nothing here to trash. I could buy fixtures. Fixtures are good because they count towards my final total. So let's buy the most expensive one. Let's buy the scrying pool. So that's going to cost 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then looking at it, let's use its ability. Look at the top 3 cards of your storeroom. You may add 1 to your hand or banish 1 to the abyss. Return the rest to the top of your storeroom and flip this card. All right, so top 3 cards are Power Stone, trash. Silk Garb, not bad. Pet Slime. Well, let's put this into hand. And those 2 go back onto the top of the deck. Done. And then that gets flipped. Let us hire this final member of staff. Put him over there. So that is the Blue Mountain Sentinel. He's going to cost me 3 coins to hire. So I get my 2 change. So react to the activation of any use, sell, or react card effect. Cancel that effect, banish this card. Now, as the Vendortron doesn't actually attack me in any way, they're not going to be super useful. Unless I can't remember if Robin Hart has a react on it. Because if it does, then I could actually play the Blue Mountain Sentinel. My memory is trash. Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's kick off a sale to Robin Hart, the adventurer. When revealed, the richest manager gives 4 to the poorest manager. No way, baby! Cancel effect. Something has gone okay. I don't have to give up my tiny, meager supply of coins, which makes me happy. Robin Hart is looking for 3 items, 1 of each of the types. They've got 8 coins in their pocket. So we'll throw out the best ones that the Vendortron has to offer. So that'll be 4 from that. That's their best exotic item. And their best magic item is the Onigiri, plus 1 from there. So we're looking at 4, 8, 11, plus another 1 is 12. Can I beat 12? Well, the answer to that is a fat no, but I am entirely okay with losing them, because this round has actually gone a lot better than I thought it was going to do. So let's bring these over to the banish pile. They are gone. We also know that we know that this is only going to take 1 blue item, and the only blue item that's available is this health potion up here from the Vendortron. So we need to try and do a little bit better than that. We need to pull out something from our hand that's better than 2 blue stars. So let's use the Bloodwood Wand again. Goes on the stack. Sacrifice that member of staff. Flip them up there. Your service was Wonderful. And just to confirm, look at the top 3 cards of your store deck, add 1 to your hand. Sorry, of the stock deck. Add 1 to your hand and banish the rest. I think I effed that up, but let's do it right this time. Okay, I'm going to grab this one simply because it's going to guarantee me the win for this single individual sale anyway. So that's going to go to hand. Bump, like so. And let's do this final sale. So this is to the apprentice who's worn down, battle weary, poor child. I've actually just realized that I'm not going to win this sale because of that. So their sale is actually going to be a total of 4. And what I'm going to do is sit in the corner and cry because, well, what I should have done was use the Dagger of Mammon before, so I could have got 3 coins into my stack. The only coin card I've got is this one. So each manager discards the highest quality stock that they are selling. So I could force them into getting rid of that. So I would actually, it would be a 2 stars to 0. So I kind of messed it up, but yeah, we'll force them into getting rid of that at least. So that would go back to their supply, and a whole 2 stars wins that. So if I'd used this before, I'd have got an extra 3 coins. I'm going to do it just because I am a filthy cheat. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and then that is the end. So what we're going to do is work out my score first, which I know is going to be significantly lower than the Vendortron. And we work that out by totaling up the value of all of our fixtures. So enchantment table's worth 2, divination station is 4, time pool is 3, so that's going to give us a total of 9. I'll just keep track over here on my scribble pad. Add that to the total of all of our coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and stop moving the camera around, 7. Okay, so that gets us to 16. It's then the all of the blue items that I have, all of like the decent stock as opposed to the basics. So the purchase cost of those will be added to my total. I'm just going to fling the remaining basics that I've got away because they don't have a purchase cost, so they don't count towards anything. Let's flip these, see if there's anything useful. There's that. That goes away and that goes away. Okay, so those are gone. Bump and bump. All right, so total costs from these, we've got 3 plus 5. 2 is 5, plus 4 is 9, plus 3 is 12, 5 is 17, 2 is 19, another 3 gets that to 22, 26, 29, and 31. I don't have anything that gives me any end game bonuses, so the final total for me is 9 plus 7 plus 31 is 47. Not super great, it must be said. Now we'll work out the Vendortron's final score. So that is going to be add up all the purse values of the adventures in the ledger, add up the total buy cost of each stock card in its ledger. And when have I messed that up? We'll see. Finally, calculate any gold earned from review bonuses in its ledger. I'm just going to make sure that I wasn't screwing that up too badly during the end of day. Still closing. So when you make a sale, just choose one yourself. Start sale, reveal one of the face down cards. When it's done at a sale, choose any player to keeping track of things. Make an offer for you in the base game. Check out if you won the sale. Oh, Vendortron. Add the adventure to the Vendortron's ledger. It does not gain gold for the sale. It also banishes any non-basic stock cards it offered. Okay, did that. If any effect would grant the Vendortron a guild rep token, it gains it. Okay, so yeah, we're good. It's basically just adding up this whole total here, which is going to be significantly higher than my wretched 47. So let's see what we got. 5 for the Apprentice. 8 for Robin Hart's. That's 13. Another 7 for the Draconic Executive. That's 20. 24. 29. 33. 43. We'll keep that to the side though. It's not going to count, but it does have that review token, so the review tag rather. They don't have any other ranges, but I'm just going to keep them aside anyway. 43, 48, so that's me beaten. 48 plus 7 is 55, plus another 4 is 59, plus another 7 is 66. So capitalism and the automation has won out, and I have been vanquished in the saddest, most awful way. So yeah, that's the Adventure Mart solo mode. I really do like it. It's really, really cool. A little bit of bookkeeping to go on, but it's a lot of fun. Obviously, we're huge fans of Adventure Mart because, hey, we put it out. But the fact that DigiSprite have built this solo mode for us to give a go, yeah, I like it. I'm probably going to give it another run through. Might do it actually on next Monday's Let's Play Monday as well. So yeah, that's all cool. If you're watching live, thank you very much indeed. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you are watching on the catch-up on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, thank you for spending time with us. It's much appreciated. You can follow us on all of our socials across the board: YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We are at We Are Hub Games, not We Are at Hub Games. That'd be ridiculous. So yeah, at We Are Hub Games. If you want to grab me, you can do so. I am at Idle Michael. It'll be good times. Don't forget to join us on Wednesday at 7 o'clock UK time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern for folks over there in the States. I've just got a big screen there. Where we will be doing our latest Hub Games Hangout with 2 special guests this time around. The lovely, wonderful Matt Dunstan and Brett Gilbert will be joining us as we get to talk about collaborating in design. Of course, I have collaborated with a whole bunch of folks on previous games, with Rory on Holding On, with Jordan Draper on Mega City Oceania. And collaborative design is a very different process to individual design, and we're going to be talking all about the pros and cons, the pitfalls and the good stuff when it comes to working with somebody else to bounce your ideas off. For now, though, thank you very much indeed once again for joining us. We'll be back again, yeah, like we said, on Wednesday. I enjoyed that. That was good. Got my butt handed to me, but it was good. And we'll catch you then. See you later. Oh, and don't forget Friday as well, Prism Arena, me versus Rory, for more good times. Goodbye.